Hi, Plasma. Wait, why is it awake at this time? Hello. Hi. Welcome. This is the paper that is basically still asleep. How you doing? I feel I actually have some sort of like I don't know. I actually haven't slept for quite a while. Maybe I should sleep first, but yeah. Yeah. Hello. Actually, not so sure if I should stream today or not, but guess I did anyway. I will do some sketch first, I think. Just sketch, not much. Like my brain is hardly actually basically kind of hard to process anything right now. It's all just shutting down at the moment. Which is not good. Haven't slept for since last night actually. So yeah. Might be a little bit I don't know, lack of brain cells maybe. Probably will respond slowly. Actually, I did sleep for like 2 or 3 hours. That's why I'm like so exhausted at the moment. But I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, so I'm not gonna sleep at this time. I'm trying to sleep at the proper time, which is morning. But yeah, like, it's a little bit hard to adjust it. Hydrate? Yeah, I think I should drink some water to be honest. I'm like right now literally just like half dying, I guess. You know, it's actually so dizzy that I actually feels like my head is like spinning a little bit. Not that bad, but still a bit lightheaded. But I guess that's just the cause of like me trying to fix the sleep schedule. So, yes, it should be fine. This is a very sus art, my man. Not sus. You see nothing. Not sus. Not shadow. It's very wholesome-ish feeling. I hope. Yeah, hi. How you doing? Actually, I should change it to like a different maps. Different facial expression. Maybe that might help a little bit. Make it not that sus. There you go. You know, not sus. Not anymore. Where's the ear layer? Why is it still on? Ah, there we go. Sounds like someone needed water. I did drink water, kind of. But I actually think that what I need at the moment is something to make me actually awake. Ah. You know, like, I'm trying to sleep a little bit earlier, but I cannot. I just didn't actually fall asleep. I should. But meanwhile, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, so yeah. Black, and nail to place. But yeah, I drew the character first. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm not gonna stream too long today. I'm like, the lack of sleep is actually getting into me at the moment, and it just feels like I'm half dying. Constantly feeling dizzy. Also, oh, actually, that might be part of me being sick, to be honest. So it's like a mix of like so many different like sickness and lack of sleep or whatever that is. Mm. So I was sounded like very tired today. I'm trying to fix the sleep schedule. It's fine. So yeah, I'm trying to push as long as possible till I actually you know, to the time that I feels I need to sleep. It won't be like a long stream though. Won't be too long, that is. I'm trying to fix the schedule to back to the normal streaming time, which I can like do my streams at normal 3 p.m. which is I'm supposed to stream like 1 hour ago. I'm like half that, so I didn't. Paper, hi Timmy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm kinda half dead at the moment. How you doing? How you doing? It's actually so dizzy right now. If you give me a pillow, I'll probably just pass out right now. Something. And let's see if I can adjust this real quick. It'll be a problem when we do the hair color though. I'm not so sure what we're supposed to shade it. Anything. So I was not. I was actually not like feeling this tired like a few hours ago. I guess like the coffee was still working at a time, but not anymore. All I can feel is right now is just tired. Let's see. Wait, I think I heard my dad coming. 1 second. I'll finish this part and I'll go downstairs and check. Oh, by the way, can you guys hear me properly there? Oh, bad. Paper? Yes. What is it? Hello, hello. How you doing? Actually, let me check. Does the audio pick up my voice properly? Yeah, I should be fine. Oh. The main reason I'm so dead right now is like what do I say that I in the past 2 weeks I usually sleep at this time, which is like a little bit I don't know, very weird time for me to sleep, to be honest. I'm trying to fix that. Oh, this is good, but you just dead. Yeah, I know. I'm so dead right now. Like if you give me like a pillow, like just put it like out of my bag or something, I'll pass out. I'll pass out, no doubt. I still have like a little bit of coffee left, but I feels like I don't know if I should drink it right now. It feels like it's like a feel like can like maybe get wrong for another certain minute, so maybe I should drink it when I'm actually feels I'm dying. You know? Instead of just straight chucking it right now. Yeah, it won't be a long stream though. I'll stream till like the moment I feel like I'm like dying. Don't worry. You know, I'm not gonna force myself too much. I guess. I mean, actually... wait. Does it work? Okay. Yeah, it would be very hard for the shading though. The hair colors. Like... I swear I heard like my dad called me a little bit earlier. Just not sure. We need to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that work. Put the clothes on maybe. Yeah, I'm not forcing myself though. I'll finish like 2 or 3 sketches or 4 sketches, you know, be done. I should do this quite fast. Here we go. 1. Oh wait, they want the same kind of lag designs. Which one though? Oh, that. Huh. Sure. We need to modify it. Or maybe changing like some sort of like items. You kinda dare to get some sleep in. You spend all day fixing your car suspensions. Got a pillow on my chair right now. Wait, car suspensions? You know, like right now the weather is just perfect for a nap. Like it's 25-ish. You know, not cold, not hot, just warm and comfy. Perfect temperature for me to pass out. Alright, let's just sketch 1. Got sketch 2 to me. Probably need to remove the body color, so. Black heeled rather than feet. Black heel. I'm pretty sure I have one of those like before. I just need to find it. Or do we have that? Boots. There's another boot. Refreshed? Hey? Hiya. How you doing? How you doing? Actually, I can't remember if I have one that go for a high heat or something. I can do a character first. Don't worry about the rest later. I just noticed like when I kind of sleepy, I don't really like speak properly most of the time. All the words, a lot of one, like the sentence I'm saying, just all blend together. It's not like I'm thinking about it. Just Edge. Actually, I should try to pronounce it properly, though, to be honest. I need to try to be more awake. Okay, they have two horns at top here. You put the horns in. Up here, maybe. A little bit to the left. Probably need to be more pointed though, the horn here. That works. We probably need to redesign the face or the eyes also. Sorry. That's it, thank you. Oh god. Maybe there's a proper reason that I should not stream today. I'm sick also. Mirror. Yeah, I need to remodify the face. It's the facial, like the shape of the eyes and the iris, maybe. Ugh. Hmm. What should I do here? The one. Huh? No, I have no idea what you're trying to say. Or like my brain is now processing it right now. Alright. Just setting it on. Seems that this one need to be on the left side. Holy. That means I need to remake the body shapes. It is quite buff. uh yeah, the facial structure won't fit in that all. I need to remake that. We're making Gate and Femboi, huh? What do you mean? I'm sick next. It doesn't matter. It's not that part yet. I need to like do a new facial first. I don't think the mouth need to change, but the eyes need to be adjusted, I guess. And have to like blend in the shape with this facial expression. Body doesn't matter. You don't even have much place to show the body, so it's not a priority. What's the first thing to eat after getting back to Taiwan? Like you went to eat, not home food. Fried chicken, curry rice. But it's not I choose to eat that, it's because my friend paid me up, so we eat at a restaurant. So yeah, it's different. I don't actually go to eat somewhere or like intending to eat something. I don't really, I don't know, mind anything. If you ask me, I can literally stay at the house and cook like pasta for like whole year and not complaining like anything. Yeah. So yeah, I'm okay actually. I don't know. I don't particularly miss or like a specific kind of food here. I don't have like actually like a food that I'm craving. I guess. I mean, you can probably say I really like the fried chickens here, but it's too much oil and stuff. I I don't know. If you ask me if I like to eat it, yeah, but if you ask me if I want to eat it or like miss it that much, I guess it's okay. I definitely like, I don't know, like some food in the convenience stores here. That's something that I haven't actually eat. I have to actually. I don't know. Does Taiwan have farming chickens? Like those things like from Family Mart? Or what? No, I don't think so. That's a Japanese thing. I think. Like selling fried chickens at like convenience stores. I think that might be a little bit too much for those poor employee layers, don't you think? Like they already have a whole heavy load of stuff to work on. I don't think we should actually add one more tax for them. Dude, they already need to make boba teas at this point, or like ice creams, or like whatever stuff like that. Yeah, family bar chickens. Yeah, like no. The most famous thing Japan's family marts. Here is probably like ice cream, I guess. They, I don't know. Actually, is there actually something too special in the family mart? I mean, I have a family mart like there at the corner. Just need to go downstairs and walk like 2 minutes. That's right. I actually can't recall something that is so special there. Hot dog stuff, sweet potatoes. Is there actually anything that is even so unique you must eat there? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's still a little Finnish, isn't it? Don't you think? Guess it's my art style. They sell curry rice inside. Well, the microwave food, yeah. Food after stream meal. I mean, there's a lot of food I can choose there. I'm not particularly aiming for a curry rice though. Something. This is like I have other choice. I don't. If I want to eat some curry rice. Oh, this is a beef one. I make can eat beef. I just don't usually do it. Holy shit, it's spicy. Um, I don't think they actually. This is something they don't sell it anymore. How long ago was this? Like, how can they still be 65? Oh, it's 10 years ago. Okay, makes sense. Plus a 20 here, you will still get the current price of it. Yeah, there you go. 86, 89. You know, like, the price is like in inflation, right? Stuff, the price goes up. I don't really eat most of stuff like in the convenience store that often. I rather wait a little bit for those like sales, you know. Like, every day is like around like a certain times, some of the food will have like a 30% off. Or up to like 40% off. In that case, that's the price for me to go for. And I think it's fair. How much one of this? Curry rice? 89 NTD. Divided by 30, so it's 30 bucks. And with the discount, right, you have like a 30% to 40% off. And I think that's more proper, kind of. A more reasonable price, in my opinion. But one way worth more than food. In one go, I don't think that's a good choice. Unless you put it in the actually freezer. You know, those microwave food, one day is fine, 2 days is a bit concerning, you know, overdue. So 1 week worth of that? I don't know, man. We would put it in the freezers, that would be a better choice. Just freeze it, I mean, yeah, in that case. It's still too finished, isn't it? Should I adjust something? In a modern food search like 3 to 4 bucks. Well, here it's like around 2 bucks. 1.5 to 2 actually. Sometimes I still don't actually go get those stuff. I just cook myself. They'll be even cheaper if you cook stuff yourself. You just need some onion, carrot, and some meat, and some like pasta, and stuff. Cook it normally, and you can cook it a day. Japanese food too. I mean, if it's made in Taiwan, no matter what kind of food it is, it's just that price. Right. especially if it's from convenience stores. It feels I need to pull like the whole hair to the left side. Still, like if you really want something cheap, it's better just cook it yourself. You know, like in the actual proper price. You'll probably like finish all those ingredients and stuff like in lesser than like $1. You don't even need to cook something too complex. Make some omelette, cook some sausage, go with rice, a little bit of like vegetable. Or like, you know, maybe I'm just have like don't really have like a very high standards for food. So whatever I make, it feels like if it tastes okay, then I'm accepted. And I don't eat much also, so probably. You can take away the joy of eating the food. Not really. Depends on how long you prepare the ingredient. Right? If it like take you like whole hours to do so, then yeah, it's annoying. Or like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes, and I think it's fine. You know, if you need to prep for like 1 hour, then yeah, that is very annoying. Real food takes 1 hour at least, not instant noodles. You don't really need to go for one instant noodle. If you need rice, pop in the rice cooker. It's rice cooker doing this job. You don't do anything. You cook the rest of the ingredient. Less than 20 minutes, it's done. Prep and cooking depends on how many meals you're gonna bring out. It's more of like a month thing. Wash the chicken, season the chicken, cook the chicken. Well, I don't cook chickens. So. It is. When I talk about cooking, I only consider vegetables, so it's pretty easy to do. I don't do the meat part. You know, if I want meat, I'll buy those meat is already cut. So yeah, different case. And wash the sink because the chicken juice. That won't take too long. And for real, like, how often you gonna make a chicken a day? Like a week, you know? And actually, if you want chickens, why don't you just go for the Costco chickens? Right? It's way easier. It's not expensive also. You don't have oh well F. To take easily more than 1 hours. Usually if I want meat ingredient, I just buy those already pre-cut. We need a sicker body. As this is the first time I actually encounter something that I really need to make like a body buff. But there you go. It's actually not too hard. It's just I feel like it doesn't fit in the remove that. We need to change the facial expression also still. Probably tongue is the problem. You can do this Costco chip for half the price. Still around $3. Yeah, but it's just more like, you know, it'd be easier to just get out. Save the troubles, actually. You don't like too much bones. True. I also don't really like any meats that was ghost bones, to be honest. So hard to make a mess. So easy to like make a mess in this case. I didn't think of how we're gonna redesign it. Maybe the mouth is fine in this case. Just like the tongue out one needs something new. The joy kill part is cooking like takes so long, but eating's like 5 minutes no more. It actually depends, you know. Like if you like have the TVs on and just looking whatever you have there, and while you're eating, get there longer, enjoy, distract yourself, something like that. Or you can just always cook like egg fried rice, you know. I really need to expand my recipe. Right now it's just fried rice, pasta, armor rice, omelette, or some meat. I mean, I know how to cook other stuff, I just don't wanna, because like the other stuff take more time. You know, all those stuff I just said is like I can finish in 10 minutes. I can just call it one meal. Yeah. Is that no choice food? But it's easy to make. 10 minutes, like down. Curry rice, 10 minutes. Like pasta, 10 minutes. Egg fried rice, 10 minutes. You know, omelette, almond rice, 10 minutes. Only have like spare rice. I mean, you can just cook rice. Rice cooker, you don't really need to do much effort on it. Or just use a pot to cook rice also, it's easy. It doesn't actually require you to monitor it. So, that should be fine. The rice cooker spoils and never get a new one. Just get used to fire and pot. That also don't require you to monitor that, right? If I remember correctly, I do that also. When down washing it, put in the pot, set it to like big fire till boil. Once it boil, turn it to like middle to little fire and rest for 15 minutes. Like well on there. Once 15 minutes done, remove it from fire, warm it with a cloth, make the steam cooking it like in the stove, and boom. So yeah, that's how I cook it. The rice cooker probably become rusty. Yeah, when I was in Spain, I used to use like a pot to cook it also. So this is pot you need to boil it. Boil it. Once it boils, turn it to like a very little fire to maintain the heat. And continue 15 minutes. And this is in another 15 minutes. And this is just keeping the heat inside with clothes. And done. But like, actually, in my opinion, if you want to cook rice with that, like one of like those like IH like cooker is actually better, because like it's more stable for the fire. With actually fire content, there's a chance that it might be slightly overcooked. It's easy, but you have to be there for 10 minutes. Or I just actually go away. I believe in the cooker. I trust. It's how you burn down your house. It won't. You put it in a very It only to monitor it when the fire is like in the put it up like big fires. And once the water boil, you can just turn to very little fire and let it to be heated up for another 15 minutes. A medium neighbor Dilla, I think next to my sis house. Use those IH cooker. You know? Perfect to maintain the heat, won't burn down anything. Leave the house and left the fire on. Oh, they actually live in the house? Okay, that's a different story. When I say I can leave, is I can leave it in the kitchen while I in the living room watching TV. You're not supposed to leave like the fire is on when you actually leave in the house. And for real, why don't you just use this? Problem solved. You know, it's good for like just leave it there. Nothing will go wrong. You need warhead. You don't need warhead for cooking rice. For everything else? Yeah, but that's only for like the cooking rice and like, you know, boiling water or something like that. Spy that to like cook rice? That's other usage. Not limited to cooking rice. Maybe I need to turn the lights on in my room 1 second. If I don't eat that much rice nowadays, what kind of ways to get one too? I mean, it's always fine to just cap ones at the living room also. So if you want to heat up something, or like in the case that to cook like a hot pot or something in a living room, that's where you use it, you know. Or just get a cheap rice cooker. It's fine. What should I do with the mouse? With the tongue overs. It feels like if we have a tunnel one, it just actually doesn't feel like it. It's about cooking. Will you guys buy those like case iron thingy? They're actually kind of useful though. Long time no see. How you been doing? Okay. Hello. Yeah, I'm fine. How you doing? Doing well. Just a bit sleepy since I'm kind of lack of sleep. You know, okay, sorry, getting over being sick. Everyone's getting sick lately. Whoa. Oh no. I'm also sick a little bit. Can I use the tongue? Like the sand tongue in this? Seems like the tongue of the ears. Though in your case it was like a suspiciously short time after eating like particular food. Huh? You got food poisoning or something? Because I have a mid case of food poisoning. Oh no. Well, at least you could cover it, right? Kinda. Have like diarrhea or anything like that. It's good. It feels like if I readjust it like this, it doesn't actually fit in with the tongue. Remember, I told you Gassia was coughing like a dog. He finally just recovered after so long. Oh I'm also sick. I'm like dizzy, runny nose. Can't breathe with my nose at the moment. And also kind of lack of sleep. So that's why I'm sounds like, you know, I'm about to pass out or something. Like this whole stream. Spread it to your parents that recovered. She was still sick. The fuck? Or COVID or something you never checked? Did you have body sore or anything? Or maybe like a different kind of COVID? I just took like my COVID shot like 3 months ago before I go to Spain. So in my case, there's no case or no chance of COVID. I'm just sick. Sore throat, flu, cough. Full combo. Yeah, COVID nowadays is just like a flu. You know, coming in and out. Still. Might be still deadly for some people, but not as bad. But like if you are doing like a long like distance traveling, I'll still recommend you to get a lesson.
Elder Mekan2 asked me fart. Ah, the pinnacle of human humor. A true classic.
What?
Let me guess, next you will be asking me to say poop. Or maybe you'll just wait for Paper Talisman to let one rip live on stream for maximum effect. Delightful.
But why would I make it on stream for maximum effect? I'm gonna do like a mega fire. Oh, sure.
Mirith Master asked me he does it on stream for a small fee. Ah, the modern day hustle, making bank by letting one rip on stream. A noble profession with deep roots in traditional cultures, I'm sure. Why work a 9 to 5 when you can just capitalize on bodily functions? Truly an entrepreneur's dream. Paper Talisman, the next business muggle, folks.
Exactly. If you want me to fart on stream, pays up, pays up. Wait, no. I won't do it. Okay, there's something that you can sell. And I believe that one. That's something there for me is no farting on streams. Okay. I swear. I swear, like this.
Elder
This is like...
Mekan2 asked me what was your response when I first asked you if Peter farted on stream when Paper wasn't here. Ah, the unforgettable moment when we pondered the mysteries of livestream flatulence in Peter's absence. I'm sure I responded with great sophistication, possibly suggesting that the true art form isn't just in the act but in the timing and delivery. Alas, the details escape me, but rest assured, it was a response worthy of a Shakespearean sonnet. Or at least a decent limerick.
Everything can be sold if the price is right. We'll not everything. Something could, yes. You know, if someone asked me to put plots on or like, you know, whatever, something like that, I would do it, yes, with a correct price. But farting on stream is forbidden. It's different. Beer. Everything farting too? No. No. It's, you know, it's about my reputations. It's I can. It's too much. I'm not fart. I'm not gonna fart on streams. If it's a million, you say you won't do. It's my soul and dignity. My soul and dignity. You know, you cannot sort out the stuff. Removes the stappy because the twitch of the TOs or something. That's why I like having like a smile versions. Tongue is a little bit too suspicious. Yeah, it's like a smile for that. $1,000,000 enough money for you to do it. Farting on stream? No. No. Farting just feels different. I'll head out this the streets in the mornings. We will take care, stay safe. Get a good rest actually, in that case. It's very late for you. Sleep well, sleep well. Which finally caught on. You know that's why the newer Staffy emo always come with two versions. One is smile, one is tongue. And the tongue one is only for Discord. That case. It's like, yeah. In some cases, it's a little bit too suspicious. You know, you have the tongues out there, everything, the tongues dangling around. That might not be right. Yeah, those newer one all have those features. Okay. Separated. And it also really depends on like if someone reported it, to be honest. Usually Twitch don't really monitoring it unless like they got reported, to be honest. How much more time does it take to change the mouth and make it into a GIF? 1 second? If they don't have like a different color of tongue? Because the mouth is right there. I already have that drawing. So you just need to turn it on. So technically 1 second. How much more time does it take? 1 second. I have a switch in the my Live 2D template, the one I made for you know, those certain cargo. So yeah, 1 second. How I like to take to render it? 10 seconds. It's only like 60 friends at most, so yeah. There's 2 different inputs in Lab 2D. I can show you what it looks like. Wait a minute, let me launch it. You have to do it's just layers. It's not there's no such thing as like mouth settings, eye setting, anything setting. No, everything's just a layer. You're just doing layers with layers. So for example, is right. That I already have it. It's just like in a different like deformer and different opacity. Yeah. Nothing too hard to change. It's like how the avatars have like clothes on, or like have the nose on or something like that. Yeah. If it's like a too actually rigid mouth, in the terms of like they can do mouth tracking, then something like this, like when they talk and stuff. Yeah, if you want to add more different phone into it, then yeah, it will take times. There's a lot of layer need to rig, but if it's just emotes, then it doesn't matter. Emotes is a layer swap, and that's all. It's not like a full model of it. If it's actually a model, then yeah, it's definitely gonna take time. There was one model I rigged an odd mouth, which is like like the normal mouth movement like this, and for each corresponding movement, they have a different font of it, and that one you just need to rig the mouth like completely all over in the old form. Then yeah, that take time, but if it's just emo, then no. What if it's like a staffy emo, but when you talk, you get stabbed and the mouth still moves? What do you mean? Is it supposed to track my mouth or what? Then you need to rig it as a model and make the voice input as the stappy animation. Track the mouth, and then when you talk, you stab. That's 2 different things. Stab triggered by volumes, probably like you need a physics for it. So after a certain threshold, that the voice like loud enough, and the feet goes down and stab and bounce back. And only when it's loud enough. It's not about mouth. Mouth is tracking by camera. Mouth tracking by cameras right now. Like this. And I will do the fits like activation by voice. In that case. What if you keep talking? Does the fit stay there? Depends on how you set it. It could stay, it could not stay. Either way, it's fine. It's just in the physics setting. In the physics, there's two things. It go with positions or go with angle. If it go with positions, means it's like a swing movement. How do I show it? And if it go with angles, it stay with. Okay, actually, okay, just look at my hair. It'll be easier. So, when I turn left and right, this is the position movement for the hair input. So once I do move, it wiggle, but eventually it end up standing still at the centers. But if I turn in left, you can see that hair going to the left and staying there. That's the angle. See? That's the angle. And this is positions. There's two different input sets. So if you set it as a positions, then it just like swings and then eventually go back to zeros. If you set as the input as a angle input, then it will swing still, but eventually it will end up biased. So depends. If you want it to be like a search hole triggered by your voice, and you know, if they enters, the feet goes down, bounce, step on you and bounce back off, right? If it's like angle, if you keep talking, the feet stays down. If it's a position, the feet only step once and move, and once you like have another input, it steps again. In that case, so yeah, just like that. But it really depends how you do the physics settings. Yeah, there's that's how the ways that they rig the physics, angle and position. Serve in two different purposes. Angle basically just for something that you want it to stay, and also have physics. And position just like, you know, you want the physics triggers, but eventually it will end up not moving it anymore. Or like, you know, going back to like the initial point. And you can also do, if you don't want to do anything about physics, then which is, you know, only let your voice trigger the feet. It's also doable, but will be like, you know, this is a volume, right? As the volume goes up, the feet goes down. So if it will just keep going up and down while you're talking. So I don't think that's an ideal solution if you want the steppy with the voice. That's actually how they do the visualization of like voice wave in the live 2D. You know, when you talk, then something grows, and then when you're not talking, like the growing is faded. Yeah, that's like just basically simply triggered by the voice. It goes up and down, and it lights up, and here is no light. Same thing. It's basically just a one-in-one input. You can have physics on it, yes. Make it bounce a little bit, make it a little bit render nice, but eventually you will just go back to zero. It really depends on how you set the physics. Physics is a very interesting topic in the F2D. Oh, there's a second sketch. They want to hide he. I was actually feeling kind of lazy. Should I just grab it somewhere though? Do I have it somewhere? Someplace? So kind of like those bare feet more. Yeah, it's easy to make. Oh wait, I think I found it. Hmm. Could use the similar structure, but like change it a little bit. Ah, where's the fuck was the heat part? Yep. We just need to sketch over it. Mm. Here's the things that they have like Eve going from lower part. So maybe like this. Actually, it might be a bit strange to be honest. Oh, also that one. I just draw like a sketch over it. That'll be better instead of having like color version. Yeah, it's molded by variable. I know it works better. Oh god. Whee! That's mom. Wait, why are you awake though? Oh, like late night at the moment. Was playing game with someone in Philippines. Stage up overnight. It's just like me. I'm so dead at the moment. Actually, let's add the like astral layer down here. That looks actually better. What game do you play there? Any suggestion about some games? No promise that I will play them. I'm not even sure what kind of game I could play. Left the two. Where do you play? I mean, I do have a game. I never launched it though. It's kind of backlight actually. I know it's a classic, but been too much lazy as a person to play such games. Alright, I think I can send this to my client now. Still kind of feeling dizzy at the moment. Actually, I should knock myself out, so I can have some sleep. I can. It's like try my best to just fix this fucked up schedule. Coin? What coin? Was it flipped or coin flip? Well, that might be on the laptop. You don't remember? Well, the thing is, it was on the laptop. I can make it one right now. True, yeah, we'll make that spin down the laptop, right? Actions. I do make the catch. Yeah. It's core command or something. Can't even remember how do I do a triggers. It's good. It's in the core. Oh, it's command. Command trigger. Wait, command. Coin. Argument. Math. Let's do it actually, I guess. Wait. What should I say? When it's laying down head. Or I just say head. That is so wrong, but whatever. Getting head works too. Come on, your own streamer, type it. There. Alright, I'll add the head. Actually, would it be too rough like if I just it's so wrong. I believe there was something longer before, but I can't remember what that was. We need to phrase it better though. Like we really need to phrase this better. But you know, as a person that haven't actually slept for like more than 24 hours, I don't have enough brain cells to process any of this. So yeah, like Okay, technically I did sleep like 3 hours. Two, actually, two. Yeah, I did. I got 2 hours of sleep. I was trying to fix my sleep schedule, but it's getting worse. You also lose brain cells. Oh wait, that was a comment called ass paper. It's basically the same thing as the coin. Very encouraging style, but I guess. And I'll have there will be like a random replies with it, with by the sentence also. If paper told me to stay up, you say ask paper. You didn't say ask. Say the questions. Yeah. Why does it always say yes? What the fuck? Was there even a no? There's a no. Well, can confirm that's a no. Ah. Okay. No matter how much you stretch, your body isn't satisfied. I mean, you're probably very tired also, just like me. Oh, I'm actually thinking about like getting one of those, like, you know, like cracking back tool thingy kind of stuff. Chad, do you think I should stream longer today? Or like stay with like a shortish stream? Actually, it's like actually kind of doze off at the moment. I'm just like, I finished 2 sketches, right? And I'm currently just staring at it. Not single thought has been processed like in my brain at the moment. It's kind of stare. You're completely biased. Yeah. At the moment, not sure if I should like go a little bit more. Or like, that actually, I should probably sleep. I'm like fighting the urge of like, you know, literally like laying down right now because I have dinner like in a bit. But also, I don't feel like I want to play games or like throw in anything at the moment since I finished those 2 sketch and like my body is complaining about like everything. Oh. I haven't actually fixed my sleep schedule yet since like ever since I fly back to town. It's already 3 weeks. It's still kind of half broken. Kind of crazy to be honest. Yeah, I never actually feelings that this sleepy for so long. But yeah, Plasma, I think you need sleep also. Don't you think? Don't you think? Where's the sleep then, huh? You probably do, yeah. Me too. It's already 5 a.m. It's already 6 p.m. I haven't slept since last stream. Okay, technically I slept like 3 times, like 3 hours, but yeah. The sleep debate. Sleep that bad. Yeah. You know. Follow me, close your eyes, and start counting from 1 to 2 to 3 to oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna be the one that call myself to sleep. What the oh. Oh my goodness. Alright. It's a very short stream. So I can't give up. I finished 2 sketch and that's it. My body is failing. Alright. If you haven't slept, okay, please go get sleep. Alright. We will be in the comfy zone and stuff. We'll be in comfy together. Get some proper sleep in this case. Hopefully tomorrow I might actually rest for a whole day and then finally fix my sleep schedule. I feel I'm just actually making it worse. But hopefully. Okay? Yo. Take care. Love y'all. Together you say? Yes. Yes. Sleep together. You know, it's like a sleepover thing. Right. Bye bye. Love you all. Must have get some good sleep. Okay? Guess we'll go to bed yet. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye. Good night. Have a wonderful sleep. I should say that to myself as well, but I can't. I need to stay up a little bit longer for dinner. But yeah, I just kind of rest. Okay?